lovely angels the heavens gave to me.
Yeah, Papa, Coselomiro, you are the source of my joy.
Mama, Papa, the lovely angels the heavens gave to me.
Yeah, Papa, Coselomiro, you are the source of my joy.
Ah, Shani Papa Nijiki, they came for me and gave me love. Mama gave me a love and asked for nothing in return. The kind of love that is sweeter than sugar. Gave to me.
Yeah, Papa, Coselomiro, you are the source of my joy.
Mama, Papa, the lovely angels the heavens gave to me.
Yeah, Papa, Coselomiro, you are the source of my joy.
Yeah, Shani Papa Nijiki, they came for me and gave me love. Mama gave me a love and asked for nothing in return. The kind of love that is sweeter than sugar.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, daddies. Good evening, mommies. Good evening, everyone. My name is Babalola Adekumi, and you can see that I am super excited because Dear Parents is 10 weeks old. 10 weeks of consistency, 10 weeks of brainstorming, 10 weeks of just giving you guys quality and premium content. Guys, with me today is my co-host as usual, Zainab, but Zainab will join us soon because she's as excited.
Hello.
Zainab, this slay is like it's
Hello.
10 episode slay. Like
Episode
please.
10.
So guys, as you guys were super excited, and the thing is, we would have not been able to do it without you, and yes, you know I'm talking about you. So guys, we're grateful. Dear Parents is 10 weeks. 10 weeks. And guys, we're not stopping. 10 weeks, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Guys, we're going higher from here. So thank you for believing in us. Thank you for sticking to us. Thank you for watching our content and all that. We love you. We love you. We love you. So guys, we did not just come here to celebrate. We came here to come and even shake more table because now there is no hold back. We're not holding anything back, moving forward. The table we scatter.
That's on period.
Scatter it. We what's that word? When we say it and we drop the mic. That's it.
Boom.
That's the energy from that's the energy moving forward. We say it, we drop the mic, and we move. So guys, today's topic is: do parents have to use abusive words while correcting their children? This one like this is as if it's injected in the blood. It's like to become a parent, one learn abuse. That is like criteria. But before we even go into today's topic, we'll be taking you back on things that we've discussed on this amazing show. And all that we're saying, you will find these on Podium International TV. Hi, Moses Bright. Welcome. Thank you for the love. We love you too. So, the first topic that we discussed, that topic still cracks me up every time. It was the topic about where is my money? Mommy, Daddy, when I was growing up, visitors used to come and give us money. Where's my money? Where is my money? Where is my money? And that topic just gave us the realization that it was a scam from them. Like,
Yeah.
They were not keeping anything. They were probably spending it on us, spending it on themselves, but regardless, we still love our parents. Then yeah, we spoke about why do parents tell scary or sugar-coated stories to make kids stop a particular thing instead of properly educating them. This topic
Hmm.
was now wow. Zainab, can you remember this topic?
Of course I do.
And this was
And
the
the
first
parent
topic
had a
that
lot
we
to
had like
say.
a show, like a guest in the studio with us. So,
I'm good,
Mrs.
thank
Show
you.
Olusesan, we love you. Thank you for joining us on that day. And Olabisi, thank you. Thank you for enlightening us and letting
Thank
us know that
you.
parents can do better. And I'm sure they're doing better because I can see it. I believe. So then we now went to the topic that he removed all the legs from the table. Sex education.
Hmm.
And we're asking
Ooh.
who should give sex education and when. And for that topic, we had an amazing guest, Evangelist Olaoluwa. And please, Evangelist came. She
Ooh, I
came with the
remember. Yeah.
she
Oh,
came with the
damn.
right tools for this talk because she was giving parents back to back, and she even
That
shared her own personal experience on
that was
what the lack of
beautiful.
sex education cost her. Please,
Yeah.
guys, don't say, oh, these people are just no. Go to YouTube, Podium International TV. You will find all these things there. You will find this clip there, and please do not just go there.
Damn.
You subscribe, you like, and you comment. Then the major thing is you share to all your friends because you cannot be keeping this premium content to yourself. Then we
Hmm.
went further to discuss why do parents prevent us from dating yet expect us to bring suitors? Why? 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 Eh?
See my facial
Why?
expression.
Like, don't follow man, don't follow woman. Then the next thing is, where's
Oh
your
my
husband, where's your
god.
wife? So we discussed that particular topic and it was good because we were able to talk. And at that day, we had an amazing guest. We had Mr. Jude with us that day. And it just explained a lot of things and made us realize
Hmm.
that most of the things that our parents do at the end of the day is for our own good. They might be using methods that we do not like and all that, but the end result
Yeah,
is for our own good.
definitely.
The end result is for our own good. Then we also discussed why do parents discriminate children. This is the one that we discussed
Hmm.
that cooking was not made for girl child. Honey generator was not specially made for the male children. They did not bring it from heaven and say, as a man, you will on generator, you will repair the car, you will be the mechanic. No. And they did not say, woman, you will be the one to sweep, you will be the one. No. Both
Hmm.
genders should be able to do things equally. No discrimination among children. No, because she's a girl, she cannot go to secondary school. We will cut her short. Let the boys go. No, no.
Hmm.
And that day, we had Mrs. Abolanle Olatishe, and she came and she gave it all and made us realize that even our children at home, they do these things properly, and that is the
Hmm.
yardstick that we've been following. Zainab and Adekunbi, when we become parents too, our children, we do these things. They would even watch these videos. We will bring them back. So that when they see that we are acting
Hmm.
somehow against, they'll come at mommy. Remember when you said like the direction. So we also discussed
Oh my
this
god.
particular topic that really touched us. This allow me to be a child. The youth was
Thank
complaining
you.
about the fact that a mom kept piling up responsibilities for her and all that. And we
Hmm.
hope you're watching today and we hope that you're in a better place and we hope that your mom was able to see this and make adjustments and all that. Regardless, we
Hmm.
love you. And whatever it is, it's just a phase. You'll be fine. Trust me. We got you. Then we also
Got
went to
you.
should parents dictate career choices for children? And that day we had Coach
Hmm.
Tak in the studio.
Hmm.
Do you know what it means to be able to get Coach Tak on your show. Please, guys, we've blown. So we had Coach Tack in the studio that day, and she made us realize that. I think that was the particular show that I realized that parents actually, they actually always look out for us, because the examples that she gave, some people do not make that kind of mistake and come out of it, but she did do it. We come back, and she came back actually at the end of the day. And also, yeah, guys, see that, you see, I'm not even going into the topic. I want you to go and watch it. Don't go and watch. You will learn from me. Take it from me. You will see my co-host. Yeah, she's giving you all these signs, begging. Guys, watch it. Trust me, you will learn from it. Then we went further to discuss, why do parents compare and compare children? And we had this very
that topic
beautiful guest, ABUSIVE. Thank you for
thank you so
so
much.
youthful and so intelligent, because she had like the right answers to the questions and all that. And parents, I hope you watched it, and I hope you stop comparing. Stop it.
Parents.
It's not good. Stop it. Do not compare. Don't compare. Then this topic, oh God, please allow me to laugh. This particular topic, say, why won't my parents allow me get married to a married man? This topic, I'm still angry for this topic, but dear question person, I hope you are in a better place.
The question person.
I hope your parents have decided to make you happy, and I just hope that you are good. I hope that you are good. From Kumbi and Zainab to you, we hope that you're good. So, guys, today, episode 10. Episode 10. I know you're clapping for us. Yes, we're taking it. Yes, so again, I will read out the topic for today. Do parents have to use abusive words while correcting their children? Parents, I'm waiting for your reply. Why is the next thing to say, Olod? Why is Olodo the next thing to say? Okay, yes. Do I have 2 years? The people that came first, do they have 3 years? No. And the next thing you will tell me is Olodo. Why? Why can't you just speak positively into my life?
This thing is not funny. I don't know why we are laughing. We need to frown. We need to frown for parents.
So Zainab wants us to frown, and that's what we're going to do. Parents, why? Why do you think that saying abusive stuff to us is the way forward? Because it's amazing how people hide under our African parents. That's how we are. Quick one, you people know me now. I have gist for days. So
always see.
I have gist for days. So there's this story that I heard, and the woman was like, I think she said she was a bit young. So she grew up in the village. So it happened in her hometown and all that. So she said she was young, she was outside with her mom, and there was this particular woman. So in the village, I think they have like hot. So you can practically hear when somebody else is shouting and all that. So there was this particular woman saying awful things to her child, like things that seemed like she was laying curse, insulting her child and all that. And she said a particular woman passed and said, Ashe is like amen. And she said her mom called the woman, and her mom was like, why did you say that? Why did you say that to whatever this person is saying? The person was like, she didn't say anything, and there was a big drama and everything. Oh, take back the amen you said and all that. That's one instance. Why? Because the truth is, parents, you need to realize the power you have over children. I'm talking too much. Zainab is giving me the I can't wait to talk vibe. Zainab, what do you have to say on these parents and using abusive words on their children?
Well, before I go to that, the tea that you just dropped, I thought I only used to watch it in Yoruba movies
No,
though.
this one when I heard it, I'm like, okay, I'm getting you. Really.
Wow, that is another level of what I don't know, because another level. Saying
It's
amen to, it's not even an abusive word again. It's more like a curse. I'm
yes.
saying amen, and then you don't know what's going to happen to your child at the end of the day, just because
The
of something
woman did
that you
not even hear
said that
the
you
amen. It
didn't
was
have to
another person
say,
that heard the amen. It was another person that heard the amen.
that heard it.
Yes. It was another person that
Nah,
heard the
nah.
amen. So imagine there
And
was
the
nobody outside.
consequences. We are going to speak of the consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to, and because the woman might not even take back what she said. She might not take back the amen anymore. Even if she takes it back, doesn't mean that the amen she has said, that means like the thing that is supposed to happen has not happened. It has probably happened, like, or it's going to happen. So there's nothing that can be done. Some mistakes are not that they're irreversible, or So back to the topic of the day: parents using abusive words. Okay, parents using abusive words on their children. What do I have to say about that? I just feel like it's completely out of it. It's a complete no, like no, 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 no. Because there's so many. We're going to discuss so many consequences of this. You shouldn't be insulting your children to pass across your message. Now I just feel like that's a no, 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 no thing for me. And as a youth, there are so many youths out there that are like, this shouldn't be happening. You shouldn't be doing this. It's hurtful. It's really hurtful saying this to someone, not even your child, saying this to a human being.
Okay.
Like, you're hurting the person's feelings. There's so many consequences I'm going to speak of today. But on the topic, like I'm going to stand on no.
Thank you very much, Zainab. So the thing is, one of the
You're welcome.
reasons why using hurtful words or abusive words on children, one of the reasons why you should not even do it is, number one, that child's self-esteem, regardless.
Mm,
And we
that
realize,
was my
what we do
number
not
one. Yeah.
realize is that most of the people that have low self-esteem, it didn't start from being bullied. It started from the house. It started from the things that were said to them as children. I see. I said this
Exactly.
thing last week.
Your
All
self-esteem.
figures are not equal. We cannot have the same IQ. We cannot all be as intelligent as each other. So when your child comes home, and the parents that even overdo this do not even have, they are like, their children are not terrible children, for the lack of better word. So in a class of 30, I come seventh, and the next thing I'm getting is, "Oh, you're a dullard. You do not know anything. You're an olodo. You do not know anything. See your mates. And you cannot insult your child without comparing. Like, you see that you need to drop.
Mm,
You need to drop one so that the other can go.
yeah.
You like, and the next thing is something wrong with your head. Parents, you have too
Mm,
much power over children not to watch what you say
yeah.
to them. And again, let's even leave okay parents. The
There is
tongue
power in
is
the
the
tongue.
tongue the tongue is so powerful. Like,
True.
I see, the only place in our body that has cage is our tongue. Like, our teeth is guiding. That's like, we're supposed to know the things that we're saying. Like, we have teeth guiding it. Like,
Be
don't come out.
aware of, yeah.
Don't come and
Be aware of
so
things
like,
that come out of your mouth.
you get, like, so you let me even go to mothers. You go through labor, you bring out this amazing child, and you will put yourself to call that child crazy.
Stupid,
When the child
idiot,
now starts
fool.
giving you crazy character, you're not like, oh,
Like,
my village
you
people.
are
No, you are the
complaining.
village person. Because the thing is, I think we do not
Mm,
realize that it goes beyond just catching cruise. Because we're not. It might we see. It might be something that we're used to. It does not mean that it is right. Because we're used to it does not mean that
yeah.
that's the norm.
Some parents are used to it, yes.
Like
that is normal for them. Like it's
it's so
not a
normal.
problem
Like
for them to say, hurtful
they
things to
cannot
their
go
kids.
minutes. They can't go minutes without
Yeah.
hurling insultive words on their children. And the thing is, they don't just do it to the
Yeah.
children, they do it to anybody and
Everybody.
everybody that they come across. But our
Yeah.
major focus today is the children. Because really, what so me going back to self-esteem. If all I get
Okay.
at home is olodo, $1, I so the thing is, all these negative words work in two ways. I might take it and I'm like, okay, I want to prove to my mom that I'm not a dullard. I want to prove to my dad that I'm not a dullard. Or what really happens at the end of the one that really happens is I'm a dullard, not you. And the child now starts to give up on it, or on herself. He starts to give up on himself. Like, I don't know. The next thing they will say is I'm a dullard. It's okay, I'm a dullard. It's like beating a child consistently. One day the child will let you know that Shebi is just cane. That's how
Exactly.
and cane
They'll
is
be
physical
immune to
pain.
it. Yeah.
It's physical pain. We can move on. But these
But
words,
those words are
they linger in our head,
emotional.
like they do not go. It's there. And what we do not understand is children do not forget. Ha! They do not see, we don't forget. We don't forget. You cannot look at a child and call that child a bastard because you're upset. How do you take that back? You
Yeah.
can't even take your words back.
You can't. You can't. There's nothing you can do about it.
But imagine
You know
referring to
the
somebody that actually fits into the definition of being a bastard,
of yeah.
and you call that child a bastard to the child's face. Forever, that child is going to carry that burden everywhere. I am not worthy. I'm not fit to be here. Or my mom said this about me. My dad said this about me. We don't do that. At Babalola Odu, thank you. We see you. Thank you for being here. We don't do that to our children. Zainab,
Exactly.
I'm getting too
I know
emotional.
she's getting emotional, she's getting
It's
pissed.
it's
I can feel it in your
it's
voice.
because it's not
Because
fair. It's
yeah,
not fair.
yeah.
It's not fair.
So like there's this adage that comes from Yoruba, you know, heritage, which is ẹyin lóhùn tó bá ti jábọ́ sílẹ̀ ó ti fọ́. So for my people that don't understand Yoruba, it's that words are like egg, or word is like egg. Once you say it, it has dropped. You can't take it back. You can't take whatever you say back. That's why you have to be careful with what you say. And like there are certain people that we always tell them that this person is always thinking before he says something. This guy is about to lie. Even if he's about to lie, he's thinking of what to say. No, he doesn't want to say the wrong thing, that is going to affect him or people around him. And even if it's going to affect everybody, then he's still thinking about it. There are people that just talk, they don't think. Once they are angry, they just talk. Do you get? And I feel like parents that, say these hurtful things to their kids are like parents that they're also suffering from anger issues. Some of them, they have this anger issue and they don't know how to manage it. So whenever they're upset, they just say anything and everything. It's now later they will now start regretting it. And then, that pride of being a parent, that ego that I cannot apologize to my child now, it now makes it worse. So like what could be said, one of the consequences is low self-esteem. The other one is that the relationship between you and your child is broken. You just don't know it yet, but they will show it to you when the time is right. That's how let's not talk about kids. That's how youth works. That's how being a youth works. They will look at you, they will not say anything as they're young, but once they're that youth, they've grown, they will now show it to you that yes, things you've been saying to me, things you've done to me, it's now time for me to repay you. And you see it in their attitude, it's just normal. You see it, you will feel it because they want you to feel the hurt that you've shown to them. They want you to feel how they were feeling then. And you know how youth can be. Some of them like revenge. They like it when, because they were hurt by what you said. So that's one of the consequences of saying hurtful things, abusive words to your child. And secondly, okay, thirdly, we've already mentioned two. One is low
Yes,
self-esteem. The
self-esteem.
other one is, I'm so sorry. Yeah, low self-esteem. The other one is broken relationship between the parents and
The
the
child.
child. And it's not only the mother, the father as well. Some fathers also say like terrible things to their children, and they don't realize that it's wrong, it's hurting them. It's just like them they are talking. You're not just talking, no, sir, ma. You're not just talking. You're ruining. You're breaking somebody. Like it's not. Like there's some children that it's better for you to beat them. That I'm that person. It's better for you to beat me, slap me, than to say hurtful things to me. And the kind of person that I am, I'm going to take that thing, like I'm going to say, take it to you said it, and I'm going to do my own back. That's just the way I am. And it's
Zainab,
not
there's a
like I'm
question
trying
for you,
to,
please. Before you go forward,
but is
answer
it
that
right for you
question.
to hold such against their parents? The thing is, it's not as if they want to hold it against the parents. It's just it's just a natural thing. It's an emotional thing. Like, hurting someone. It's not about parents or child relationship. It's about the fact that you've hurt a human being, and the only intention for that human being, they could do it intentionally or unintentionally. Sometimes you've already broken the relationship. Like, it's just normal for the child to be distanced from you because of the things you've said to the child. The child might not do it like intentionally, but just like, I want to be on my own before she come and insult me again, or before she come, and that's how the distance will, like, the child start moving from you, and you won't know that, okay, let me just be on my own before she will come and say this,
Before,
before
yeah.
you come and say this. Do you get? That's how they will now be drawing back, and you won't know. So it's not like it's right for you to hold such against the parent. Obviously it's not right for them to hold, for a child to hold that, but it's just natural thing for the child to draw back from the parents because of the hurtful things. And it's not only parents, it's just natural. I just feel like, for you to say hurtful things to me, it's not so you can even sort me and say, see your big head. See, that is like, fine, it's not right, but it's okay, it's mild. Like, it's not as if it's coming from a place of hatred or anything. But from the scenario that could be paint or gave, was the fact that the mother was cursing the child. See, that kind of thing, like, there is no way the relationship between the child and the mother is going to be smooth anymore. So it's not right that she wants to be distanced from the parents, but because of what she has said to her, the cost. Imagine laying a curse on your own child, somebody that you give birth to. It's not, even if you did not give birth to the person, you have no right to lay curse on anybody. And I feel like that kind of situation, if you are here, if you are watching, see, there's no cause that can there's no cause that can what's that English? Um what's that English? There's no cause that can be laid against you, laid on you, that kind of thing. There's no cause that can be laid on you, regardless of the fact that they're your parents, or she's your mom. You pray, right? You're an individual of your own. You talk to God, you pray to God, you pray against it. Even at the end of the day, she can even come to me and say, I do not even mean it, or I don't even mean this thing that I'm saying. See, she probably doesn't even mean it, but obviously someone cursed you. So you just have to pray against it, not happening. Some parents might also be going through a lot just to hold the family together. Fine, yes, people go through a lot. In fact, sometimes when you're under pressure, you lash out. It's normal. When you're under pressure, you say things that you're not supposed to say. But like, it's so extreme, cursing your child just because you're under pressure.
So
That's
Zainab,
why
let
there
me
has
let
to
me let me
be.
say something. Let me say something to this. The thing is, transferring aggression to your child is not. It's not the solution to
To the
whatever you're
problem.
going through. And for any
Yeah.
parent that is, for this kind of parent, it's not a regular.
Hmm.
It's not a norm. So when that situation comes and the parent lashes out, yeah, and even the child will not hold that against the parent, because the child would know that, okay, no, my mom has never said this to me before, my dad has never said this to me before. The child should probably just ask, oh mom, what's wrong? Why did you react like that? Oh dad, what's wrong? You don't say
Yeah.
these things to us. And not, but we're talking about parents
I
that
will
they do this thing on a like
often.
They
daily
cannot say
basis, daily
something.
basis,
They cannot correct a child
daily
without
dose.
insulting the child. These are the communication might be a starting. See, I
Yeah,
say this thing
that's what I
every
wanted to
time.
say. Yeah, that's what I
I
wanted.
say
That's
it
what we've been
every
saying from
time.
episode one.
Like,
And this is what I wanted to say is that even if the parents was under pressure and lashed out, said those hurtful things to the child, communication, good communication, right after you go to that, like once you cool off, you can go to the child and explain that, oh, I'm so sorry. Like it's not for a parent to say sorry is not a bad thing. I'm so sorry for saying these things to you. I didn't mean it. I was just under pressure. That's what you need to communicate. But when you don't say anything, it just looks like as if, oh, she means what she's saying and she doesn't care, And that's when, so good communication is good. Cursing children is a no-no. And it's part of hurtful words, saying abusive words. It's
do
part
you know
of
that
it.
people,
Whether it's
some people
fun.
even go to like higher level and start to say, if I was the one that gave it to, I'm like her. Because of what, like,
Yeah,
what
that's
did this child do? Because the truth is, that for a parent that can call their child crazy, crazy is not even a word to use on anybody. Nobody wants to be mad.
anybody, yeah.
Why would you call me mad? So for a parent that can use the word crazy, stupid, mad, idiot, bastard, that kind of parent will go further, because you will not go down. You keep going higher
Yeah.
and higher. Before you know it,
I
you
would like
said
to say
something.
something.
There are a lot of Yoruba words that I cannot use, but parents use on their children. There's this particular, I don't know
Yeah.
the meaning in English, but how would you say your child is an Olori Boruko? Let me try and translate in
Like
English.
unfortunate
Like,
child.
yes, that is not an
Yeah, like an
insult. That is a
unfortunate child.
curse. That's a curse.
Yeah.
So you don't have to say, "Oh, I lay a curse on you before you." No, that's a
That
curse.
that's why I want to say something. It's like a solution or probably like an advice to parents on what they can do when they feel tense or they're under pressure, that kind of thing. So that's why it's good for parents to go for parent training, evaluation, those kind of things that would help them. They need to work on themselves first. You cannot give what you don't have. Work on yourself first. Go for trainings, parenting trainings that will help, and anger management that would help you like to put things in check, so you won't have to like hurt anybody. Because I mean, like, if you're saying hurtful things to your kids that you want to be successful in the future, you're saying Olori Buruku, like unfortunate human being, to a child that you gave birth. Even if you don't give birth to this child, you have no right to say unfortunate child, stupid, fool to anybody, because you are breaking that child. You don't know, you are breaking that human being. It's not just a child that is going to be someone that is going to be successful in the future. That could be the future president. You don't know who you are offending. It could be your child. I'm going to make an emphasis. So children that become kings in the future. You don't know who that child is going to become. That is a king you are talking to. Fine, a king. That is you are the mother of the king, but the king has power over all things. Imagine a child you've hurt like that child can literally, that child has power to do anything to you at that moment. You are the
Banish you
mercy
from
of
the
that
land.
child. Like you are the mercy of that child. Do you want to be begging your own child when you could have restrained yourself from saying certain things? Oba Balori Ogbogbo, that is what they say in Yoruba land. So like that child could be future president, that child could be director of something, CEO or something, and that child is still holding that. Like, my mom said this to me. Till today, I don't get why she said that thing.
Yeah.
Imagine 30-year-old saying, I don't get why she said something when I was 6 years old. You don't want distance between you and your child. And also I would kind of go spiritual, because like, I mean, every
Very
relationship
necessary.
there's a physical, do you get spiritual, physical, emotional aspect to every relationship. You say also things to your child, you don't know who is saying amen, you don't know the spirit that is passing, and you're just saying hospital, cursing your child. And in the future, if something is happening, I say my village people, or you'll be saying I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with this child. I pray, 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 pray. You don't know that is what you said then that is affecting this child. So let's be mindful of the things that as parents, we're not condemning, we're not saying anything, but just let's be mindful of the things that we say to our children. No matter how children will upset you, hey, but no matter how, that's why you're the parent, you're the bigger person.
I
You
need
you
to
you
I need to
you
grab this Zainab. I'm sorry that I need to grab this stack foundation person. Good children will never harm
good
their
will never
parents
hurt.
regardless of
I'm
what
there.
transpired. Yes, 100%.
See,
But
I'm see me.
that
I've
does
already
not
said
give the
something. Eh.
parents
It's
to
like I'm going to
constantly
upset parents. I'm going to upset
like
parents with this statement
if
that I'm
this
going to
person is
make.
supporting this, like
I'm going to upset parents. I've stopped working on eggshell. I've stopped since episode 5. Episode 1 is like I cannot be working on. I have to make this statement. See, good parents do not cause their children. Do not insult their children. You don't
period.
insult your offspring. You don't
Mm-hmm.
curse your offspring. See,
Yes,
I'm just going to make that. Yes,
yes.
please.
I
Let's
stand
all
with
be
Zainab on
good
that.
parents. We love you. So you saying good children will never harm that. Good parents will never harm that children too. Because they did not bring cane and be beating them does not mean that you're not harming them. Emotionally, you're breaking them. That's why some children that are still going to therapy today, they're having mental health issues. Like, come on, please. Like parents, let's not fight, please. We're not fighting, no, but imagine can hear arguments. Parents understand you, but please don't let us have arguments on things like this because it's very, very. This is a very, very sensitive topic because there are people that are going through things that parents said in the past that still like in need to today. They're not able to move forward. And some situations where the parents are even dead. So where is the remedy? Where is the solution? Kamawojo Ọlọ́run ló kù. Please let's avoid stories that touch, please. And let's resist the urge to shalaye. Please, parents, please. Let's resist it to I beg.
So
So that's
guys,
what I want to
welcome
say.
to
Like,
welcome to Zainab has a lot to say. So if you're just joining us, this is
yeah.
Their Parents, and this broad smile on our face is for clocking 10 weeks, 10 weeks of consistency. So guys, today's topic is why do parents feel the need to use abusive words on their children? So Zainab said something
Mm,
spiritual. Yes, and I'm going to go to the spiritual level because so the truth is we're not going to lie to each other. There's something called spiritual realm. There's something called the physical realm. So there are people that on a
mm,
normal day
mm,
are just cut out for evil. They're just cut out for evil
mm,
regardless.
mm,
And I would say this thing again. Parents have a lot of power over children, over their children. And when I mean parents, I'm talking about guardians. I'm talking about that auntie that is taking care of one child. I'm going when I say
yeah.
children, I'm going all the way to even your helps at home. I'm not saying your biological children
Mm,
alone.
mm,
I'm going all the way to
This
your
Yoruba
helps
lives
at home.
matter. Hmm,
Ọmọ tí a bá
hmm.
ń bá wí tó bá- I'm
Bambari
going all the
tó bá
way to
wà
your
rúkì.
helps at home. Wait, so the truth is, I'm going to say this. You said Omoti Abamba, okay, yes, but Ori Bibe Kolo
Tó bá
Ori
wà rúkì. Orí fífọ́.
removing the hair from the
Period.
neck is not the
My
solution for
host.
headache.
Period.
It's not.
Period.
See,
You
I
don't
know
want to be
somebody that will
regretting
never
things
say
that you said.
anything bad to her child, regardless. She will call that child and say, "You're a good child. You're not stubborn. You are blessed. You will do
Hmm.
good things." I know that the normal situation is that you are stubborn. But me, I'm your mother, and I'm letting you know that you are not stubborn.
The
Because that person believes in the power in the tongue. So yes, your child
tongue.
has done something bad. I'm not saying, oh, if your child does something bad, just let the child go. No. Insulting your child, using
Yeah.
abusive words on your child is not in any way correcting your child. I'm sorry to say that you're not even
Yeah.
any better from that child. Because yes, maybe do you know how many children that go to
Mm.
school to insult their classmates because that's the only thing they hear at home? Even parents, between you each
Yeah.
other, husband and wife, you people go back to back insulting yourself. So no, this is not this
Hmm.
omoto daki. I don't know. I don't know. No,
Ọmọ
no.
tó dáa kì í fi òbí wọn sínú sínú. Ọmọ tó dáa
Yoruba,
kì í fi òbí wọn
Yoruba
sínú.
life matters. No, no.
See, I want to say something. Yeah, this is one of the consequences of. Let's look at the consequences and just, move from there, move forward. Because saying this omotoda can feel be one seeing this thing, like if if parents are able to, see these consequences and say that okay, this thing that I'm doing, let me reduce it, or let me not even do it at all. It can help. So what I was saying that one of the consequences is generational movement. That just came to me because a child that is constantly seeing you insult him or her, curse him or her, would think that that is actually right. Some youth think that that's actually right to do to their own kids. That's how they'll carry it on, and then it becomes a generational thing. And then these children will now become something to the society. As a child, you want to be useful to yourself, your family, and your society.
Yes.
Please, parents, let's know what we say to our kids. Please, let's know what we say to our children, because these children in the future, they will become, presidents, CEOs, directors, of companies. So please, let's know what we're saying. We're not trying to condemn you or anything, but please, if you bring basketballs, sorry that I'm saying too much of you, bring basketballs, these are bring basketballs as a parent. So this is your life matter, please. Let's not accept.
See, my co-host she's so big. She's speaking Yoruba. So the thing is, I always say this. This is not a platform for
So that's
children
basically it.
to.
That's basically for
I
my
get it.
side. So I don't know if the host has anything to add to the topic, and keep the comments rolling in.
We actually have, yes, thank you. We appreciate your comments and all that. So I think Zainab's network is messing up. So this the parents are already attacking Zainab's network. Okay, I'm getting you. But the thing is, see, this is not a platform to drag parents. No. But the thing is, you cannot correct anybody. Let's leave children and all that. You cannot correct anybody by insulting that person. You cannot. I've done something wrong, and the only thing that you think is right for you to say to me is call me stupid. You just justified the wrong thing that I did, because two wrongs don't make a right. You just made another wrong. So even there's sometimes that we know that as children we do some things and it would annoy you to your core. That's where patience come in as a parent. You will call that child. You will come. This is the essence of communication. You will let that child know that this thing that you have done is wrong. And if you continue doing it, this and this and this can happen. So I have examples for this because I always talk about these things too. And okay, my neighbor said, oh, because my neighbor moved out and all that. I said, oh, can I remember her always correcting her child from going into the car and locking herself inside and all that? I'm like, oh yes, what happened? She's like, she did it again, and this time around the key was outside, like the key was inside with the child. And at some point she was trying to open the door, she could not open it, and she now started shouting, mommy, help, mommy, come back. So they had to like get somebody to bring down the window, open the door,
Wow.
and she made her understand immediately. She could, at that point, she could have just said, oh, you're very stupid, I've been correcting you since. But she just made her realize that, did you see what happened? This is what will happen if you continue doing this. I know that it's not easy, especially for African parents. Most of the parents, even most of us youths, grew up to under this kind of situation and all that. But I will say it again, because it happens every time does not make it the right thing.
Exactly.
Because you were raised that way does not make it the right way to raise your child. And see, we would never tell you not to discipline your child. But what we're saying is being abusive is not the way to discipline. It's not, because you're just empowering the child. I said it before. I told my auntie to her face, it's just Ken, you will beat me. It's just Ken. You will just beat me. But when she now decided to start admonishing me and all that, I saw reasons with her. And yeah, look at it. See, I mean, maybe if she had continued beating me, I would have become one Agbero on the streets and all that, because it would just continue to add in me. So for that's Ken that I can dust off. But what of words that I cannot stop thinking about? What of words that, do you know, like I said, when I mean children, when I mean youth, I'm talking to like even your help. You see the way some people talk to their helps, and you wonder how do you put yourself in that situation to say something this terrible to somebody, and you come back and say it's out of anger. Or I saw a comment and the person was like, oh, what if the parent was going through something? No, you don't transfer your aggression on anybody, regardless. You're going through something, stay away or communicate. Kumbi, I'm not in the mood for your wala today. I'm not in the mood for your trouble today. And you will stay away. I will respect myself as the child and move away. But that's not even the case. There's some parents that it's just natural to them. Under every situation is abuse. It's abuse. And I don't know how. I do not know how. See what I don't know. Zainab's network keeps messing up, but we're going to go to the street very soon. And would hear what our parents have to say, really, like what the parents on the street have to say. We're going to just listen to them. We're going to go to the street very soon. But Zainab, before we go to the street, do you have anything to say? Because this topic it's not cruise. It's not cruise. The things you say, the words you say linger for the longest. And the truth is, as parents, you might not even remember. You might not even remember the things that you've said. But the truth, there's this Yoruba adage that says, I'm translating it in my head. Like, so.
Good everyone. Good morning, everyone.
Yes, we're on the street already. Yes, let's just go to the street. Okay, so
watching Dear Parents. Now we're on episode 10. Episode 10 of Dear Parents. Now the question of the week is, do parents have to use hurtful words while correcting their children? Do they have to tell them you're a fool, you're an idiot? And we just want to hear what the parents have to say to this question. I can't wait for African parents, Nigerian parents to give us their answers to this question. Now let's go to the street of Lagos to hear what they have to say precisely.
First and foremost, you understand, we are African. As African black man, you understand, in our own culture, you understand, train your child in the normal way. In African method, you understand, no matter, we can use the abusing word, you understand. Not that we meant for them to be bad or maybe to be crazy, but that is our normal culture in Africa, you understand. Not about in training our own child in that way. We are not European people, you understand. This is our own culture. Like in the other countries, you understand, going through all the African countries, all Africans are the same, you understand. Like mine, you understand, I always train my child in African method. I don't want the Western world, you understand. So not about in using our local, all these abusing words for our own children, you understand. We are using them to encourage them so that they can change for better. Like Bible said, train your child. I mean, my brother, train your child in a normal way. And at the same time, Bible said, Cain is meant for what is it? That is it. So my brother and sister, it's better to train our child. And moreover, we African children are so stubborn. We are so stubborn, too arrogant. You can't compare our own method with the European one. So therefore, let's use our African method to train our own children.
No, it's not good to use it, because there is a way to correct children when they are wrong. For my own opinion, like my children, I have 5 kids. When they did something that is wrong, you have to study them one by one to know the person that will, when you use a bad word on, they will not like it. And likewise myself, I don't like using bad word on children. You know, if you know them, know the person that when you shout at, he will take correction, or the person that when you call him. But for my own side, I do call my children. After praying, I will call them, advise them. I don't used to shout at them. I don't used to beat them. I will just talk to them. We'll have conversation as mother and daughter, or mother and son. I don't normally hurt my children. I will call them, advise them. Some I will use, when I my children like this, they will understand what I mean. I don't use bad words on them.
For me, no. I don't think it's the right thing to do. Honestly, it's not the right thing. If you need to scold your child, if you need to talk to him or her, there are better ways you can do it instead of using the hurtful word. I'm not really in support of it. So
We are in Africa, and for African culture to exist, we don't mean or we meant the language we speak to them by "Are you crazy? Are you stupid?" Maybe we meant they should be crazy, they should be stupid, but we meant to energize them to our correction. To energize them to our own correction so that they may be useful in future. That is why we are using that language. And that language means you should not behave in a foreign way. We should behave in an African way. That is why they said Cain is what we use in portraying the devil of a children. Wow. That is even the Cain too for we the parents to the children. So that is why we say, are you crazy? Are you stupid? What's your problem? Are you a bastard? Or this? We don't mean they should be bastard, but just to bring them up in the future so that they will be good to themselves, they will be good to the public as a Nigerian. So
Thank you so much, sir.
As a parent, you don't have to use any awful word on and abusive words when you are correcting your children. Because children differs. So when you shout at them, they will not like it, and they will not even get closer to you. They are different children with different attitudes and characters. Some when they see that you are too harsh on them, you will get it difficult to be closer to them. You just discover that they are mood. They don't want to be playing or sharing anything with you. But when you have a way, there are so many ways in bringing a child closer to you as a parent. You can call them, talk to them one-on-one. If there is anything you feel they're doing bad, you talk to them, tell them the bad side and the good side of that certain things you are trying to correct. And I'm very sure they will take to it.
We are back from the streets of Lagos. Now, this particular episode, it shows the parents that gave us listening ears, the parents that gave us their answers. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much. See you on another episode of Dear Parents. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Now, see you on another episode of Dear Parents. Bye.
All I can say is wow.
Wow.
Wow. So
A lot of wow.
I was so into the first person. I did not even get his name. He said
And the second to the last.
abusive word is used for encouragement. That stupid is an encouraging word. Sir, I don't know what to say, but thank you for giving us your time, really. Madam Blessing, thank you for giving us your time, and thank you for using that amazing strategy to raise your children. We pray that they become amazing children and they do not disappoint.
Amen. Our future
Mr.
leaders.
Toba,
Yeah.
Mr. Toba, thank you too for adopting this amazing way to raise children, and we also pray that your children will always be a blessing to you. Mr. Sunday, God bless you. Thank you for giving us your time. But abusive word does not energize anybody. It's not a form of it's not an energy drink.
Oh my God.
I'm supposed to down the abusive words.
It's not an energy drink.
As he even said, he gave example. Saying,
That is the African. That's the African explanation to that.
Why do they keep saying that is in our culture? Please, Africans. We have to go into the history book to look where Please, we need to speak to the historian in our midst and let him point out the part where being abusive is our
Please,
culture.
if you are watching, and you feel like it was in the culture, our history, please
Please,
kindly
we
comment
would
it.
like to
And even
learn.
if it was in the even if it was in the history, this is 2022. This is 2022. We're trying to move forward, develop, improve in every aspect of life, and we are still using that.
Ah, Mrs. Olateju, thank you
Outdated.
too for answering our questions. Thank you for giving
Thank you.
giving your audience to our amazing word of the week host, Zainab Nisa. Thank you for always going
Mm.
under the odd sun to get all these questions and answers for them. Thank you. Their parent loves you. And
You're
now, and so
welcome.
that see, some some people are like the backbones of this amazing show. We come back every week because of some people. So to our sponsors, we say thank you.
Thank you.
So see Zainab today, looking all fly, looking all lush. See Zainab, flip your hair, flip
Mm.
your hair, flip your hair.
Mm.
Yeah, so this amazing hair is from Z's Hair. So thank you so much, Z's Hair, for glamming up my co-host.
Thank
Zainab, please,
you.
can you now take the hair to the back? Let them see this amazing dress you're wearing. Yeah, so this dress.
Like, I mean, it's fly.
So I think we're going to talk to Fitting by Aura to remove wings from this Zainab's dress because it's making
It's
her fly.
fly.
But
You know,
yes.
I have to, as the co-host, easy. I have to elevate.
So this amazing dress is from Fittings by Aura. Thank you very much for being our sponsor.
Thank
And yes, we have
you.
one in-house sponsor that is launching today. Zainab, take over.
You guys, we have an in-house sponsor today. Should I say the name?
Yes, please. Yes,
Guys, the
please.
next time you're going to be seeing me, I'm going to be wearing this person. We are going to be wearing this person. It's called Honor Lash is launching today. Be sure to patronize them. And guess what? For their first opening, for their first launch, there's going to be 20% discount on the page right now. Just go to the page. You would see there boldly written on their story that there's going to be 20% discount on the first orders. So go to that page on IG. It's called @_ honor lash, launching today. Like before it's sold out though. Before it's sold out. About it's sold out. Like the one is sold out, 20% off. So go right now. As I'm talking to you, you can even drop in the comment section. We'll find you and make sure that we send your request. If you can't find them on IG, we'll definitely send it to them on IG and they will contact you. But if you are looking for them @_ honor lash on Instagram, launching today, 20% discount. Rush there before it's sold out. Because even myself, I've already ordered my own 20% for me. Hey, it's not
Yes.
easy. Thanks for
So
giving me
to
the
all our
time.
sponsors, we're so grateful. We're forever grateful and all that. And guys, to everyone that has followed this show from episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We say thank you. We say eh, I do not know how to shout, but I'm shouting from within. We say an amazing thank you. Thank you for believing in these
Thank you.
two amazing people. Thank you for always coming every Sunday to come and listen to what we have to
Thank
say.
you.
Guys, we thank you because it's I said it before, we would not be here if not for you. We would not be here if we did not have viewers. Would have given up.
At
But you
all.
guys constantly give us reasons to dust ourselves every Sunday and bring it like it's hot. So we say thank you. And to those that just heard of us for the first time, yes, this is Their Parents, a show brought to you by Podium International TV. What's Podium International TV? What do they do? Don't worry, calm down. Just go straight to YouTube. Just type Podium International TV and you will see everything that we do. So,
Mm.
and guys, do not just go there and look. When you get there, you press on that bell that says subscribe. You watch the video, you like the video, you drop your comments on the video, and after taking all that premium content in, you now decide to share to your friends and families. Thank you guys for staying with us today. I would want to be with you too.
We
To keep
can't
talking.
go without thanking we can't go without thanking our producer, our amazing, beautiful producer. Hey, hey,
So we
always
wish
there
our
for us.
producer would show her face. So we've been begging her. But
As the amazing producer, always doing amazing things behind the scene. You can
no,
see on the
saying that
display on the
our
screen,
producer,
different things.
should be our Woman Crush Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah, because I don't know, she's
definitely.
not going to show her face,
She
but
deserves it. She
thank you so
deserves
much,
it.
Matt. Thank you for always looking for ways to make this show flow without hiccups. And even when network, our producer knows how to hold network. So we hold the net. I think. So, Matt, thank you very much, Matt. Thank you. We love you. We love you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma.
guys, and have an amazing week.
Amazing.
See you guys next
We
week.
love
Same place,
you.
same time, 4 p.m. Nigerian time. Bye,
We
guys.
love you.
Mama, Papa, the lovely angels the heavens gave to me.
Yeah, Papa, Coselomiro, you are the source of my joy.
Mama, Papa, the lovely angels the heavens gave to me.
Yeah, Papa, Coselomiro, you are the source of my joy.
Ah, Shani Murao, Papa Nijiki. They came for me and gave me love. Mama gave me a love and asked for nothing in return. The kind of love that is sweeter than sugar.
La 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 la, sweetest, modest love. La 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 la, sweetest, modest love. La 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 la, sweetest, modest love.
Mama, Papa, the lovely angels the heavens gave to me.
Yeah, Papa, Coselomiro, you are the source of my joy.
Mama, Papa, the lovely angels the heavens gave to me.